Now, in the US, a new poll released by CNN has revealed neither major party support Biden or Trump in the presidential race in 2024. Kosher, the US election is looking pretty shaky for both parties, I think, at this stage. Where do they go to from here?
You know, I would put it a little bit differently. So the bench strength is deep in both parties. You know, this particular poll notwithstanding, and who's at the forefront notwithstanding. On the Republicans, obviously, they have Governor DeSantis in addition to Trump, and many others who aren't registering. Kristi Noem, Nikki Haley, a bunch of senators, wild cards. Same on the Democrat side. There's Gavin Newsom, governor of California, many others. And even for people watching this network, we might not be able to fathom somebody like AOC. To their base, they see somebody like her even as having star power. So I think the bench strength is there. And one of the advantages of the U.S. system is that anybody can run, including political outsiders and wild cards. Yes. So I think the season is young, and buckle up.
I saw you shaking.
Ross Perot. Ross Perot ran, all he did was...
the reason Clinton got elected, because he siphoned off a lot of votes.
Exactly. So these third-party candidates can have unintended results. But I think Trump has lost a lot of his the wind behind his sails. I've noticed it in Fox Business. A lot of the people who used to support him are now having real doubts. I think he made a terrible mistake by hanging around with Kanye West and another far-right winger at Mar-a-Lago. Usually he's much more adept, former President Trump.
Yeah, I think at this stage, if he were to run again, it would only be bad for the Republicans in the long run, and it might be difficult for him to do so, but he has to put his ego aside and think about what's best for the party. And this brings me to the Cold War between Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis. It's pretty clear that DeSantis, as you said before, Kosher, has the popularity behind him. There's a Wall Street Journal poll suggesting DeSantis would poll ahead by double digits. He's got a run in 2024, doesn't he? Surely.
I think so. So he has not declared yet, and I think what he's weighing up, the counter-argument to that obviously is, will he survive once Trump has finished taking his blowtorch to him, which hasn't even begun yet. But I do think he should run. He's very young. He's strike while the iron is hot. He's got the wind in his sails right now. And it reminds me actually of another analogy from not too long ago where very young Senator Obama was being advised by the heavyweights in the Democrat Party, you're too young, you have plenty of time, don't go up against the Clinton machine. And his instincts told him otherwise, and the rest is history.
Caleb and Kosher, what happens if Trump doesn't get the nomination and then he runs as a Perot-style independent? He will stuff DeSantis if he's the candidate, and you'll have... I can't believe Joe Biden will be the Democrat candidate. I mean, there's even a Joe Biden lefty team that's running ads against him. Don't run in 24, Joe. But whoever is the Democrat candidate could beat a Perot-Trump candidate via DeSantis.
We've only got 10 seconds here, Michael, but if it's not Trump and it's not DeSantis, who should it be running for the Republicans?
Either Pompeo or Nikki Haley.
Well, it will be very interesting to see what happens. Thank you very much both for joining me tonight.